There's a dinosaur chasing me! I need to go faster! Uh-oh, I need to escape. I'll have to leave my tender. Watch out! A dinosaur took my tender!
A dinosaur taking tenders?
That sounds interesting.
Funling, do you want to help me with this mystery?
Yeah, sounds fun.
A dinosaur took my tender!
Well, we know where to go. Look, the dinosaur is guarding the tender.
That's strange. Ah!
I'll help.
Uh-oh. I think we're going to need some help up. So, a dinosaur is taking train's tenders.
Maybe it's magic.
Yeah, wizard funding or witch funding might be taking them.
But why would they take them?
Let's look around for some clues.
Look, James's tender.
The dinosaur didn't take the tender. Maybe they're looking for something.
Well, we found the dinosaur's nest.
But where's the dinosaur?
Let's keep looking. Look over there.
Ah, the baby dinosaur keeps hiding in the tenders.
So that's why the big dinosaur is chasing tenders.
Ah! A dinosaur!
We need to get Gordon's tender.
Go away, dinosaur!
I have an idea.
Why are you taking my tender?
Just trust us.
Yes, the dinosaur has gone.
Thank you for saving me from the dinosaur and for saving my tender.
That's okay. I'm just happy we solved the tender mystery.
The large engines on Sodor are very proud of their tenders. Look at the Flying Scotsman. Doesn't he look magnificent with his 2 tenders? Yes, Thomas. Even 1 tender makes you look grand. Good morning, Duchess.
Good morning, Thomas.
I wish I had a tender like Duchess's. Maybe one day you will.
Out of my way, express coming through.
Do you think I will have a tender one day, Gordon?
I don't think so. Tenders are for important engines like me, not for little tank engines.
One day, Percy, I will have a tender, and then I'll be just as important as Gordon. Uh-oh, what was that? Tom Moss, let's get out of here. Quick, Percy, we don't want Tom Moss to catch us. It's okay, Thomas. I don't think he's following us. Where are we? I think we're on the other side of Sodor. Thomas, what's that hiding in the tunnel? I think it's a tender. I wonder who it belongs to. I've got an idea. We could take the tender back with us and ask the other engines if they know who it belongs to. But Thomas, what if the engine is in the tunnel as well? No, it's just an abandoned tender. There won't be an engine in there. Okay, Thomas. So Thomas pulled the tender out of the tunnel and the engines returned home. Thomas loved pulling the tender. He felt very proud and important. Love the tender, Thomas. Thank you, James. Nice tender, Thomas. Thank you, Gordon. He felt so good he didn't want to find out whose engine it belonged to. He wanted to keep it all for himself.
Looking good, Thomas.
So when Percy asked him if he'd found out whose tender it belonged to, Thomas wasn't happy.
I don't think Thomas asked anyone, Percy.
We could return to the tunnel to see if the true owner is still in there, Thomas. But Thomas didn't want to find the true owner. He wanted to keep the tender for himself. The next day, Thomas went to pick up his passengers with Annie and Clarabel. All aboard!
Thomas, we have an awful lot of passengers today. Are you sure we're not too heavy with a tender as well?
No, of course not. See? No problem at all.
Is it my imagination, or are we going a bit slower today?
I'm going to be late for my customers.
He's not going to make it up the hill.
I will make it. I will.
I told you, Thomas.
Well, that wasn't good.
Thomas couldn't make it up the hill.
We're all going to be late.
Later that day, after dropping off Annie and Clarabel, Thomas made his way slowly back to his engine shed. He was very embarrassed about not being able to deliver his passengers that day. Maybe having the weight of an extra tender isn't such a good idea after all. But there was more trouble to come. A storm was brewing, and Thomas knew he would have to find some shelter. Oh, I can shelter in that shed over there. That's lucky. He slowly backed into the shed, but I don't fit. I'm too long with my tender. It was too late to turn around, and Thomas got very wet. After the rain stopped, Thomas went to find Percy. Percy, having a tender isn't quite as good as I thought it would be. I think it's time to go back to the tunnel and see if we can find the true owner. Good idea, Thomas. Let's go. So the two engines made their way back to the tunnel. Thomas peered into the tunnel. Yes, I see an engine, but I think we're going to need some help. Thomas eventually returned with Rocky, while Jack tried to clear a path to reach him. Rocky pulled the engine out.
Ah, I know this engine.
It's Duke. We'll get you fixed in no time, Duke.
Well done, Rocky.
And well done, Thomas. Without you, Duke might have been in that tunnel for a very long time. Thank you, sir. I guess in the end, finding Duke was the right thing to do. Hi, Funling.
Oh, hi, James.
Wow, doesn't Gordon look cool pulling those coaches? I wish I could pull the express coaches.
I can make that happen.
Who said that?
It was me, the tunnel.
Are you a magic tunnel?
Yes, I only ask for a tender.
We can get a tender.
Ah, there's Lorenzo. And there's an animal truck.
I have an idea. Go, animals!
Ah, where did all of these animals come from? I must escape.
What are you doing near my animal truck? James, now! Wait a second. Oh no, my animals!
Here you are, Lorenzo's tender.
Excellent. Here is your coach. I can get you a cake if you get me another tender.
Ooh, cake!
Let's go. Okay, Funling, you distract the train, I'll get the tender.
I'm very distracting. Hi, Bertram. I found something really strange.
What did you find?
I found these.
They're just bananas, Funling. Goodbye. Hehehe, got it. Let's bring it back to the tunnel.
Thank you for another tender. Here you go.
Yes! Tasty.
Would you like a fresh coat of paint for another tender?
Oh, yes, please.
Okay, pirates, we're going to practice your aim. You just need to hit this cargo pile. Okay. Whoops. You missed every time. I need to borrow this. Got it, thank you. Why can't you two do that?
Here you go.
Thank you. There is one more tender I want. Yours.
But I don't want to give you my tender.
How about for some treasure, a magic spell book, or for Annie and Clarabelle?
No, I like my tender. It's special to me. I shouldn't have taken the other train's tenders. I want them back.
No.
Well, we'll grab them back.
Only if you can catch us.
I'll grab a tender. Got it!
Run away! We got another tender.
I have an idea.
Oh no, we crashed.
Uh-oh.
Caught you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we'll give you your tenders back. I have them here.
Sorry we took them from you.
That's okay. You did the right thing in the end. Look what I've got.
That's mine. Give it back.
There's my tender.
I've got a tender. That's my tender. Okay, last off of the day, Wizard Funding's Tower.
Thanks for the ride, Thomas.
No problem, Rascal Funding.
Hello, Thomas.
Hi, Rebecca.
Wow, she looks important.
You only think that because she has a tender.
Do you wish you had a tender, Thomas?
Sometimes. One day, I'd like to be big and powerful instead of them. Anyway, I'd better be off. Bye.
Bye.
But that night, something strange happened. Good morning, you two.
Actually, it's just me today.
What? Where's Clarabelle?
Thomas, I have a problem. I woke up this morning and my tender was missing.
Oh no! Hey Thomas, look what I woke up with. My own tender.
That's mine.
Can I use it today? I could really do with it.
My tender's missing too.
I've got it, Spencer. Look at me. I'm a passenger coach with a tender pulling another passenger coach.
This is all very strange. Iron Addy has my tender. Ha! Look at me! I'm a diesel. I don't even need a tender. Looks good on me though.
Who's given them our tenders?
Excuse me for listening, but yesterday I did hear Thomas complaining about trains with tenders.
Yes, I remember that.
Well, yes, but this wasn't me.
Who was it then, Thomas?
I don't know. I think it was Thomas. No, it wasn't me! Oh, everyone's blaming me for this. I've got to find out who really did this. Yay! I love having a tender. I feel so important. Detective Funling, I need your help.
What? Ah, hello there, Thomas.
Detective, someone took Rebecca, Spencer and Lorenzo's tenders and they're blaming me for it.
That doesn't sound like a thing you'd do. Okay, Thomas, let's get to the bottom of this mystery.
Who could have done this?
Well, there is one train that always comes to mind whenever a prank's been committed. Aha! Gotcha, Tom Moss. Oh, he's asleep.
That doesn't mean he didn't do it.
Oh, Tom's been here all night.
What? How do you know?
I've been here looking after these flowers, and I could hear Tom snoring all night.
It wasn't Tom then. Who else could it have been?
Well, I did talk to Rascal Funding about tenders yesterday.
Aha! Let's talk to him then.
I do like this tender, even though it's completely pointless for me.
What?
Rascal Funding, did you take Rebecca, Spencer and Lorenzo's tenders?
How could I? I'm just a funling. I couldn't take their tenders. He's got a point.
Oh, we must be missing something.
Let me think. Rebecca's tender ended up with Arthur, Spencer's went to Clarabelle, and Harry had Lorenzo's.
Oh, Detective, what's the first letter of each of their names?
Well, Rebecca's is R, Arthur's is A, Spencer S, Clarabelle C, Harry A, and Lorenzo L. That spells rascal.
It was you, Rascal Fundling.
Oh, yes, it was me. Great prank, right? Why did you spell out your name like that? Oh, that wasn't my idea. It was his. Tom Moss. That's how you moved their tenders. You had Tom's help. Yeah. Goodbye. Well, Thomas, we got to the bottom of this mystery in the end.
Yeah, thanks, Detective. Hopefully now everyone will realise that it wasn't me.